morning. I hope you're having a good holiday season and hope things are going well for you. We're going to do a meditation session, and the goal here is to help you connect deeper to your deeper self, to the spirit inside of you. That's the goal here. And I wanted to basically say, this time of year is an interesting time of year because, a lot of people struggle with it. And I think we struggle with it for different reasons. Some of it's past memories as a child. Some of it's disappointment that we can't do some things that we would have liked to have done, or what we could have done this year that was we had planned. And so oftentimes we're setting New Year's resolutions and things about how we're going to go into the new year. I think all those things are great. I think that sometimes you have to just give yourself a break and you have to say, I improved in this could have been better. It's one step at a time. The thing is that we make so much big deal out of all of it. We're so caught up with the commercial part of it. How do we compete, and what do we, and we all struggle with it. I mean, I want to make sure that if I give a gift for somebody, it's a nice gift. I think that sometimes we have to stop and say, can we make something for somebody? Can we do something for somebody? Can we spend a few minutes with them? Because really what most people want is your time. They want your darshan. They want to spend time with you. I mean, those that love you. And that's the ones that count anyway. Now, I think relationships are important, and I think you should go out and build relationships, but those are the ones that matter. Now, what is the reason for all these holidays? There's so many of them that come together at this time. And, we have Hanukkah, we have Christmas, we have Kwanzaa. I'm sure there's others that I'm not aware of or can't remember at this time. And so the real thing is there, and then we've got what many people celebrate and have celebrated for many, many years, which is the winter solstice. And I kind of really look at the winter solstice personally pretty special, because it is yesterday was the shortest day of the year for the northern hemisphere, and today is usually pretty much the same. There's a very shortage of light and of the sun. We get all our energy from the sun, and in our solar system, all of the energy comes from our sun. And starting tomorrow, the days get longer, albeit very small. And then as that changes, we get longer days. So for me personally, I find the solstice invigorating because the days are going to get longer, life is refreshing, and just realize through these winter months and through these, many of you, cold times, or it's a time to rebuild. It's a time to plan and to work on yourself and to read the book you haven't read, and visit the person you haven't had time to see. And remember that we're there to help each other and serve each other. Now, back to the meditation. Now, in the meditation, the goal here is it's not the specific meditation practices. And those that have seen my meditation before and have watched them, they're different. Pretty much the same core, but they're a little different. Some of them are longer, shorter. I'd be happy to teach any of this one-on-one or in a session. And again, there's many ways. You can reach your higher self by examining a flower. Eckhart Tolle says that we shouldn't label things, that oftentimes when we label things, words are so limiting. And when you look at a flower and you look at a rose, and rose happens to be my favorite flower. I love the smell, I love the feel, I love the look, and there's so many types and colors and styles. And when you look at that and you say, we probably should say we call it a rose, because the words can't really express it. And so when I'm talking about this, I'm saying that words are limiting. And so when I try to say meditation, everyone has their own connotation of it, their denotation, and they have an opinion. My goal here is to help you reach your higher self. Now you can reach that through chanting, through prayer, through spending time in a garden, spending time petting your dog or your cat, enjoying your fish, looking at a sunset or a sunrise. I love watching the ants build their homes. It's amazing when I watch them. Spend time in nature, spend time outside, be around the water. Now, there's a lot of things I want to talk about in energy, but I want to get to the meditation so that those that have to go on won't have to. But I'd love to talk more about energy and how everything is energy, and that's very important. It's so much of science is now catching up with spirituality, and what we've known from the spiritual world for thousands and thousands of years. Now science is catching up, and they're starting to say, hey, this is really true. Now today we're going to do a sequence of sound meditations, and what I want you to do is practice breathing in with your nose and out with your mouth. Now, so we're going to start with a couple deep breaths. Deep breaths. Now what I want you to do is I want you to tense your entire body at one time. Just tense your whole body and just hold it. Just tighten it up from feet to head. Hold it and tighten it. Just tighten it as long as you can. Hold it and let it go. Now the sounds we're going to do first today are going to be MaNi Pande home. But before we do it, we're going to work on a few relaxation techniques. So what I want you to do is, if you can, close your eyes. And we're going to start at 5, and as we repeat the numbers, as I do the numbers, I want you to relax. I want you to repeat those numbers in your mind's eye and just relax. So take a deep breath. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Now we're going to count down from 10 to 1. And as we count down, I want you to go to a deeper, healthier state of mind. I want you to relax into the metaphorical hands of God, the light of God. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to do some sounds, and these are harmonic balancing sounds, and I want you to just feel them, and hopefully it'll come across good on the speaker. on the microphone. Now the first sound we're going to do is hum. And I want you to, we're going to take a deep breath, and we're going to take the sound hum, and we're going to start at the lower part of our body. We're going to move it down, that sound, project it down to your feet, and up through your body, and top of your head, and back and forth, nice and gently. Deep breath. Now we're going to sound om, om. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to do the sound ma. So take a deep breath again. Now we're going to do the sound pun, pun. So deep breath. Continue to breathe in with your nose and out with your mouth. Next sound we're going to do is me. So take a deep breath. Now we're going to do the sound hum. Take a deep breath. Now we're going to do all of them in a row, but we're going to start with Om. So just take a deep breath. Om Mani Pande Me Hum. Do it again, deep breath. Om Mani Pande Me Hum. Now we're going to count down from 10 to 1 again. And as we count down, I want you to go to a deeper, healthier state of mind. Just relax. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to do a different set of sounds. And the first one we're going to do is ha, ha. And that'll be in the lower part of your spine at the very bottom. So when we do that sound, I want you to start there. And I want you to gently move it down to the feet, to the floor, and up to the earth, and then up to the top of your head. First sound is ha. Deep breath. Next sound we're going to do is ooh. Take a deep breath. Next sound we're going to do is O, and that's a little bit in the, as we're going up with the sounds, as we go down up the sounds, we're going up our energy centers, our chakras. And so this particular one is located around the belly button area, right in that area. Deep breath. Next sound is ha, and that's our heart energy center, our heart chakra. That's in the center of our chest. So it's ha. Take a deep breath. The next sound we're going to do is A, and that's our throat chakra. So start with there, and then work it down to the floor, to your feet, and up to your spine, to the top of your head. So we want to work it and just gently massage it up and down. Sounds, we're going to do is A. Deep breath. Next sound we're going to do is I, which is your third eye or your pineal gland. It's the center of your brain to projected out through your forehead. Deep breath. Next sound we're going to do is E, and that's the top of our head. That's our crown chakra. Very important to stay connected to spirit all the time. Some of the sounds come easier than others, different days. The goal is to project them through those different energy centers, balance out all our energy centers. Keep your eyes closed and continue to breathe in with your nose and out your mouth. You may see purple light, gold light, white light. Different people see different colors. Purple's real common, violet. You might see the yin-yang symbol spinning. If your brain goes off to a different direction, thoughts come in, just project those thoughts out and just come back to center. Bask and feel the bliss of spirit, of the Holy Spirit, of God, whatever name you want to give spirit. We're going to do one more. We're going to start with our heart chakra, and we're going to take that sound, and we're going to put it up to our throat, to our third eye, to the top of our head. So take the sound ha. We want to keep all those connected. We want to keep our words, our heart, our brain, and our intuition, our spirit connection. We want to keep it all aligned. Deep breath. Now we're going to count up from 1 to 3. And as we count the numbers up, I want you to slowly come back to the room. If you don't have to, if you want to stay and feel the bliss and feel the love of God, feel the connection, please continue. 1. 2. 3. Now come back to the room or wherever you're at. I'd like you to consider, as you go through the next few days and you're around family, and family can be stressful and a lot of different things happen in the world that we can't control. I want you to work at keeping your heart open. When something comes along and surprises you and smacks you, and you immediately, think of what could it be, or what might happen in the future, or what happened in the past, I would say work at letting that go, because all you have is the now. If things aren't great in other parts of your life, well, we work on them one step at a time. Because in most cases, the moment, we can only do one thing. So the moment's okay. But if we think about what could be, what was, those aren't helpful for you. I would say use your brain, use your mental capacity to solve problems, that's okay. But don't be attached to them. Realize that your heart never lies. The brain oftentimes tries to solve problems. It creates problems because it wants to feel valuable. But your heart knows it's your connection to God. Your heart knows that you're an aspect of God, albeit a small aspect. But we have so much unlimited potential. It's there for us. I'm careful in some of the things I say because often I don't want to turn people off, or because they have their own perspective of God. And that's okay. It's all fine. I'm going to close with a prayer. Dear Mother, Father God, I thank you so much for this life, this incarnation, this challenge, this opportunity I've had in this life. Many things have frustrated me. Many things have confused me. Many times I've gone down paths that I shouldn't have gone down. But it's all debatable. At this point, I realized that it took 13.5 billion years for the universe yours to have me sitting here. My soul has been working for this moment for 13.5 billion years, and so has yours. We're eternal, and I know that. And I know that every step of my life, you're always there for me. You're always opening the next door, the next opportunity. Help me to keep a smile and a happy perspective on it. Help me remember that as I go through life, it's up to me to draw positive or negative. The world is what the world is. I can't control it, and I know that. Help me to realize that the things that I can improve on myself, the things that I can, the fellow man that I can help out, the people that I can reach out to and help, please bring them to me. Help me understand that most things are above my understanding, above my pay grade, as they say, and I'm aware of that. And I thank you so much for my wonderful life. And thank you for the opportunity to become myself. Help me remember that all things come from you, and that you gave me free will, and I choose to take my free will and submit it to your calling, your words, and what you want, Spirit. Because by letting go and connecting with you, I have everything. Say all this in Jesus' name. Amen. Namaste, my friends. Namaste.